Hello everyone, welcome to my channel of me reading the Bhagavad Gita. In this video, we will be continuing chapter 2, content of the Gita summarized. We have completed previously text 1 to 6. In this, we will be continuing text 7 and we'll try to understand what the text and purport is all about. Please do like the video and also subscribe to my channel. And if you have any comments, please do put them in the comment box. Let's get started. Text 7. Karpanya dosopahata swabaha प्रचमी त्वं धर्म समुद्धाचेत यक श्रेय श्यान निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे तिस्यास्ते हंसदि मम त्वं प्रपन्नम. Karpanya of miserliness, dosa by the weakness, upahata being afflicted, swabhavaha characteristic, prachami I am asking, tvam unto you, dharma religion, samudda bewildered, cheta in the heart, yat what, sreya all good, syat maybe, nishchitam confidently, bruhi tell, that tat me unto me, sishya disciple, te your aham I am, sadi just instruct, mam me, tvam unto you, prapannam surrendered. Now I am confused about my duty and have lost all the composure because of the miserly weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me for certain what is best for me. Now I am your disciple and a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. Purport. By nature's own way, the complete system of material activities is a source of perplexity for everyone. In every step, there is perplexity, and therefore it behooves one to approach a bona fide spiritual master who can give one proper guidance for executing the purpose of life. All Vedic literatures advise us to approach a bona fide spiritual master to get free from perplexities of life, which happen without desire. They are like a forest fire that somehow blazes without being set by anyone. Similarly, the world situation is such that perplexities of life automatically appear without our wanting such confusion. No one wants fire, and yet it takes place and we become perplexed. The wisdom therefore advises that in order to solve the perplexities of life and to understand the science of solution, one must approach a spiritual master who is in disciple succession. A person with bona fide spiritual master is supposed to know everything. One should not therefore remain in the material perplexities, but should approach a spiritual master. This is the purport of this verse. Who is the man in material perplexities? It is he who does not understand the problems in life. In the Brahad Aranyaka Upanishad 3.8.10, the perplexed man is described as follows. Yova etad aksaram gargi avidyavamsal lokat prati sa krapana. He is a miserly man who does not solve the problems of life as a human and thus quits this world like cats and dogs without understanding the science of self-realization. This human form of life is the most valuable asset for the living entity who can utilize it for solving the problems of life. Therefore, one who does not utilize the opportunity properly is a miser. On the other hand, there is Brahmana, or he who is intelligent enough to utilize his body to solve the problems of life. Ya etad aksharam gargi viditvasmal lokat praiti sa brahmana. The krapanas or miserly persons who waste their time in being overly affectionate for family, society, country, etc. in this material conception of life. One is often attached to family, namely to wife, children, and other members on the basis of skin disease. The Kripana thinks that he is able to protect the family members from death, or the Kripana thinks that his family or society can save from the virtue of death. Such family attachment can be found even in lower animals who take care of children also. But being intelligent, Arjuna could not understand that his affection for family members and his wish to protect them from death were the causes of his perplexities. Although he could understand that his duty to fight was awaiting him, still on the account of miserly weakness, he could not discharge the duties. He is therefore asking Lord Krishna, the spiritual master, to make a definite solution. He offers himself to Krishna as disciple. He wants to stop friendly talks. Talks between the master and the disciples are serious, and now Arjuna wants to talk very seriously before the recognized spiritual master. Krishna is therefore the original spiritual master of the science of Bhagavad Gita, and Arjuna is the first disciple for understanding the Bhagavad Gita. How Arjuna understands the Bhagavad Gita is stated in the Gita itself. And yet, foolish mundane scholars explain that one need not submit to Krishna as a person, but to the unborn with Krishna. There is no difference between Krishnas within and without. And one who has no sense of this understanding is the greatest fool in trying to understand Bhagavad Gita. So, this is text 7. In this, we have some great uh, information and sayings. First and foremost thing is that one should understand the need and the reason, purpose of his life. Okay, as they say that every person in life goes through certain perplexities, and he needs to understand it, and he has to overcome it. Okay, and as here it says, the Vedic wisdom therefore advises that in order to solve the perplexities of life and to understand the science of solution, one must approach a spiritual master who is in the disciplic succession. So whoever wants to understand the purpose of life or to overcome his perplexities, he should approach a spiritual master. Could be anyone, but a spiritual master who is actually following that. One should follow that so that he can get a clarity on his life. Okay, and it also gives insights on Arjuna, who is kind of confused, who doesn't want to do his duties of fighting against his family members. As it mentions that one needs to be detached from his family, country, region, or whatever it is, and perform his duties. So, as we read previously, these are called as material attachments, which one should get rid of it. So, the conversation here is about these material attachments, where Arjuna, who is seriously confused and doesn't know where to go and what needs to be done, so he is checking with Lord Krishna as what needs to be done, how I should overcome this. I am your disciple, you are my spiritual master, so please explain me how I can overcome this. And that is the main conversation in this text 7. And it also gives insights about how a Brahmana who has a lot of knowledge and wisdom takes care of himself, overcomes his perplexities, overcomes his problems through his body and all that stuff. Similarly, we have read previously that a Kshatriya whose main purpose is to fight. So we are getting to know a lot of things about Brahmanas and Kshatriyas in these texts. And the last line mentions that there are few scholars who are foolish and who tell that Krishna is not the spiritual master and one doesn't need to follow him. That is absolutely foolish, as mentioned over here, because he is the ultimate supreme spiritual master, and one should follow his advice, or one should follow his teachings and all this stuff to understand the Bhagavad Gita. That is the basic premise of Bhagavad Gita. So yeah, that is text 7, and we will conclude this in this. Hope you have liked the video, and if you have any comments or anything, please do put in them, and also subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Have a great day. Jai Shri Krishna.